Hi guys, I wish you all a happy new year, and I'm gonna start this year with a special recipe. We are making burger buns today. For that we're gonna start by making a floury paste which is called a Tang Zong. To make a Tang Zong, you need 4 tablespoons or 60 grams of milk and heat up to 65 degrees Celsius. And then you whisk in 20 grams of flour until everything combines. This method allows the bread to stay fresh for longer, but it also helps to create more fluffiness and smoothness. So, now let's make the dough. Put 2½ cups flour, 2½ tablespoons sugar and 1 teaspoon salt in a bowl. Then, heat up half a cup of milk until it is very warm and add 1 tablespoon dried yeast, which is about 9 grams. Then, whisk everything together and let it sit for about 8 minutes in a warm place. Stir everything together and then you can add the Tang Zong, followed by 1 egg. Now mix everything together. Start with a fork for example, but then you can use your hand. Give it a good mix. It is a little bit sticky at the beginning, but if you continue kneading, it will become smooth dough. After everything is combined, add 3 tablespoons or 42 grams of smooth butter to the dough, but make sure the butter is not too cold and has room temperature. Keep on kneading the dough for about 10 minutes until the dough soaked up all the butter and everything is combined and you have a really smooth dough. Now put some flour on the working surface and form a dough ball. Put that ball in a bowl, grease with olive oil and cover with a damp towel. Then let it rest in a warm place for 1 to 1½ hours, so the dough can rise up and almost double in size. After that time, you can give a good punch to your dough to let some of the air out. Then you can make equal portions out of it. I used about 100 grams for each portion, so I would recommend that. Roll the portions into little balls. Be careful because we still want to keep some of the air in the dough. I placed them on a baking tray with baking paper which I covered with some flour so the buns won't stick to it. Cover with a towel and let it rest for 1 to 2 hours at room temperature. Before I bake them, I whisk an egg with some milk and I brush it over the buns. And then you can bake them at 375 degrees Fahrenheit on 190 degrees Celsius for 50 to 80 minutes or until they're deep golden brown. And then you should have beautiful buns that look like this, and you can use them for whatever you like.